Hi, in this video I'm going to show you the experiment 37.5. We want to investigate the effect of surface area to the rate of reaction. So let's get started. So first of all, we are going to measure 50 cm cube of 2M hydrochloric acid into each of these two conical flasks. After that, we are going to put some cotton wool on top of the conical flask. After that, we are going to prepare some calcium carbonate powder. Alright, that should do it. Now after that, we are going to measure around 2 grams of calcium carbonate granules with one balance and another 2 grams of powder using another balance. After that, we are going to place the conical flask onto the electronic balance. Now, copy the initial mass of the entire experimental setup, including the plastic valve. Now, add the calcium carbonate into the acid and start the timer. Place the container back to the balance. Now record the mass of the two setup for every 30 seconds. Okay, after monitoring the mass changes of the two setup for 12 minutes, using the data, you should plot a graph of the mass of the setup versus time. This is the results table of the two experiments. This is the graph showing the change in mass of the setup against time, and this one is the one with lumps of limestone. This is a graph showing the mass of the setup against time, and this one is for the powdered limestone. When you're comparing the two graphs, first of all, you should notice that the one with the powdered limestone has a much steeper slope at the beginning. This tells you that the initial rate of the reaction between the hydrochloric acid and powdered limestone is much faster than that between hydrochloric acid and lumps of limestone. This tells you that with the powdered limestone, the reaction is much faster, and this can be attributed to the fact that powdered limestone offers much greater surface area of contact. In other words, with the smaller particle size, it has a larger surface area of contact, and therefore the rate of reaction is much faster. Now, another thing you have to pay attention to is the total mass changes of the two setups. You notice that no matter which one, the total mass changes of the setup is around 0.8 gram. This is because we are adding approximately 2 grams of limestone into the acid, and the acid is used in excess. So with the same amount of limiting limestone, it should give us similar quantity of carbon dioxide. It tells us that in both conical flasks, 0.8 gram of carbon dioxide is produced and it is escaped from the container. This is the end of the experiment, and this is also the end of the video.